So to basically recap, the last we left off, since I've last did a video, Frank Vogel has been fired. First step, right? I feel bad for him. 2 seconds after we won that game against the Nuggets, by the way, our young stars played very well in that game, so congratulations to y'all. All the way back in April, so I know it was a long time ago. But they did very well. Frank Vogel was fired 2 seconds after we literally won, like no pun intended, and he didn't even know in the press conference. So I feel kind of bad for him. But hey, Frank Vogel is collateral damage. It wouldn't matter if we won the last 10, 15 games. He was going to get fired. It was already set in stone at the trade deadline. They just didn't make that move. Speaking of moves, I'm seeing a lot of players get signed and get traded that we could have had. You remember that guy named Christian Wood? He would have been a big help for us. I'm not saying we would have won a championship and all that, because it starts with the top management. It starts from top to bottom. And in this video, we're going to get into that in basketball terms and real life terms too, because all this shit happens in real life. Not just with a $1 billion franchise. It happens in restaurants, your job, everywhere, right? So Christian Wood just went to the Mavericks. A player that we could have had. He could have fixed our Russell Westbrook problem, not our main problem, because we have a lot of problems, as I told y'all in the last video. But I'm just going to say it just like this. When you mix relationships or you mix personal friendships and all that into a business, this is what happens, y'all. You guys know back in 2013, Dr. Buzz passed away. God bless his soul. He let, basically the Lakers, it was already set in stone. If something was to happen to him, his daughter, Jenny Buzz, his, his son, all that will take care of the business in the Lakers, right? Well, when you have all these families together, and then now we're hearing that Phil Jackson's in the mix now, Linda, all these people who have either dated or have some type of personal friendship or family related, it's like you have that in the business and you have all these opinions all yelling at Rob Pelinka, hey, do this, hey, sign Russell Westbrook, hey, trade LeBron, like all these ridiculous comments. LeBron James just posted on his IG about Anthony Davis. He is 100% staying this season, and I'm glad. I want AD, but I don't want the AD that we seen last season. Did y'all not realize that every other 5 games he was limping? Like, even in his last game he played, he was limping up the court. Like, bro, are you ever healthy? Like, what do you do to be so damn fragile and injury prone? I know a lot of y'all gonna be hating, but like, he can't control that. I fully understand that, but dude, you gotta change your diet or something. And that whole April 5th bullshit, that pissed me off, because as a fan, you don't want to hear that one of your best players who's supposed to win you a championship just said he hasn't picked up a basketball in 2 months, when LeBron is posting on his story every damn day, thirsty to get back into the fucking lab. Like, he can't wait until the season started. And you have AD up here, I haven't hooped since April 5th. Like, that shit right there hurt. And it all points back to him always being injured. And it's like, bro, you got to stay healthy if you want to be on the team. He will definitely be on the team. I think LeBron was confirming that. What's Westbrook? The elephant in the room, right? A lot of y'all probably think I hated Westbrook. Go back to my reaction when he got traded. Ask my friend. I was the happiest person on earth when we picked up Westbrook. But Westbrook is like, he disappointed me. He disappointed fans. But it's not really his fault neither. I know that might shock y'all. That goes down to management. You put a player who all his life, OKC, the Wizards, he is the main ball handler, playing at fast tempo pace game, and you put him with a team with LeBron, who is the main ball handler on any team that he's played on. You expect Russell Westbrook to play off the ball? He can't shoot. Like, what do you expect was going to happen? 2 ball handlers, it wasn't going to work out, and it didn't, right? Sometimes it works out. It just doesn't work out in this case, right? Y'all already know how I feel about Trevor Ariza. We did release him a long time ago, so that was never going to work out, but he was starting. Another thing that I was upset about was, I blame Frank Vogel for this, but, I'll blame anybody for this. You cannot start LeBron at center. You can play LeBron at center in certain situations and all that. I wasn't mad at that. He was starting LeBron for like 10, 15 games. And you guys want to know the crazy part about that? LeBron was dropping 30 points in each game. He was doing his part. But LeBron is not a fucking center. He's not going to guard the biggest man on the court. And he was starting. So you talk about the wear and tear on a 37-year-old player. Like, bro, you don't do that, right? That's just common knowledge, right? Have we not seen what happened to Kobe like in 20? Told you I was hot, man, but to continue what I was saying, basically the 2012-2013 season, like Mike D'Antoni was playing Kobe like 40 minutes a game. You know, Kobe, you know what I'm saying? Kobe and LeBron are like those type of players where like you can't really tell them what to do, but still at the same time, it's like you gotta hold your players accountable and like, you know what I'm saying? Like you gotta think about it. Do we want wins or we want this player to be healthy? You know what I'm saying? But kind of what it goes down to. But it's the same thing with LeBron. Like LeBron was just playing way too many minutes for a 37-year-old, and yeah, that's what happens. You know, so LeBron, he's dealing with injuries too and all that, but. Um, AJ wants to be in a video, but AJ's a star, you know what I'm saying? He's a celebrity. What can I say? But anyway, back to what I was saying. We did hire a new coach, Darren Hill. I think he's a good coach. He seems like a player's coach where people are going to respect him, and that's what you didn't see this season with Frank Vogel. Frank Vogel is a great coach. He didn't have that. He lost that respect in the locker room. When you lose the respect in the locker room, you're gonna see players act out. You're gonna see players doing stuff and all that. That means they're screaming to you that they don't respect you. The players did not respect Frank Vogel last season. I mean, the 30-point, 40-point loss to the Pelicans at home told me everything I needed to know. These niggas gave up on Frank Vogel. It was so obvious. And like I said, when you have a dysfunctional franchise from the management, top to bottom, this is what happens. It's not just the players, y'all. It's you gotta hold the management accountable first, because that's where it starts at. That's the top of the chain, and it goes down all the way down to the players, to the coach, all that. So hiring a new coach doesn't mean that we're just gonna win a championship next season. You gotta change everything. You gotta hold everybody accountable. Like, hey, what we did last season did not work out. So if you're banking on having Westbrook, LeBron, and AD for a healthy season, good luck with that. You're probably gonna get an 8th, 7th seed and a first round exit or a first round victory, and that's it. That's not Lakers basketball. If you want to win a championship next season, first of all, you're gonna have to stop hiring these people who have a great name, like a Trevor Ariza or players like that, just because their name ring 10 years ago. Their name don't ring the same no more, right? You gotta start signing players who actually are going to fit with the people you have around them. So LeBron plays with shooters. Don't sign people who can't shoot. Point blank period. If you want to sign people based off of names and all that, like a Russell Westbrook, make sure they can shoot. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you're gonna pay them $47 million, you paying somebody $47 million who can't even shoot. Like, it's ridiculous, right? Russell Westbrook is a fast break player, and he's getting older. It's not like he's gonna be getting better. He's getting older, you know. So AD, he has to stay healthy. If he cannot stay healthy, you gotta get rid of him. I'm sorry. I love AD more than anybody, but he can't stay healthy. He don't. No, none of us. You see Shannon Sharp every day on TV talk about AD. You see all these people play about AD. Nobody ever questions how great he is. We question his health, if he can stay healthy. If he can play more than 60 games a season, I don't know if I can see it. I'm sorry. And AD is not even 30 yet, and he can't even play more than 60 games, bro. It's really sad, bro. But like I told you, I'm gonna keep screaming this top to bottom and dysfunctional on this. Like, if you're gonna have all these people in management telling you what to do, you know what I'm saying, expect it all to come down, because it's like, bro, at the end of the day, they all speak to each other outside of work. You get that? It's the same thing with my job. It's the same thing at your job too. It's a real life thing that happens in real life, not just with these basketball teams or billion-dollar companies. It's like it happens in everyday jobs and everyday workplace where you have dysfunctionalness, you have a management and the GM and all that. They don't get along, or they don't. It's just that happens all the time. So I've been telling you that all the time. You can't mix relationships and business together. Not just when you like someone. I'm talking about family business. You can't mix the two together. Give me an example where it's worked out. It never works out, y'all. It literally just happened at my job, literally recently, where it was a family, and they didn't get along, so they had to quit. You know what I'm saying? It happens literally all the time, everyday play, not just when it comes to basketball. So, that's the only way we're gonna really be great next season. And as far as it starts here at the draft, you know what I'm saying? We don't have a pick, but I would like for us to make a trade. Do I think so? Probably not, but wishful thinking, right? And then it starts, I think I read somewhere that free agency is in 2 weeks. It starts there too. We gotta make some moves. Obviously I want Westbrook gone. Very simple. I want us to keep some players. I want us to get rid of some players, right? Hopefully Rob Pelinka, not Jenny, not all her brothers, not all her siblings, not her ex-husband, not all these other players. Only Jenny and Rob Pelinka, not everybody else on the outside trying to tell everybody from the inside what to do. That's where these problems are starting. And then from training camp, I want everybody to be healthy. Kendrick Nunn, everybody be healthy, and we can have a full season. And you know what I'm saying? Stop changing the whole team too. That's another problem. You're getting rid of all these players who ex Lakers, and then you wondering why there's no chemistry. Well, you got rid of all your damn players, and you're signing 1 year contracts. Like, let's sign some people. Let's keep some people for long term, and let's build something here. Like, let's stop adding people every year, new people every year. We got a new Laker player every year. It's like, it's ridiculous, y'all. So that's the only way. That's my 2 cents. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully the management listen and do the right thing in the next couple weeks or so. But yeah, that's just my 2 cents. My Lakers talk. If you enjoy, leave a like, comment, subscribe for one more. Yours truly.